A ghost child left a tiny handprint at the very top of my curtain. I'm currently in my early 20s, but this experience still haunts me. I usually spend my summers in Mexico at our family house, and my grandma stays there with me. This house was brand new, built on fresh soil, with absolutely no previous owners. One night I was lying in bed, watching TV, when I heard strange noises downstairs coming from the garage. Assuming my grandma was just getting back from work, I walked out to check. Downstairs was pitch black and completely silent. I brushed it off and went back to my room, but the noises started again, this time sounding like they were right in the kitchen. I stepped out a second time, but again, total darkness, dead silence. Fighting off a wave of nervousness, I ignored the tapping, locked my door, and just went to sleep. The next morning, I told my grandma about the weird noises. She went pale and asked, "Did you see anyone?" I said no, asking why she would even say that. That's when she dropped a bombshell. Even though the house was brand new, several family members and past renters had complained about seeing the exact same entities. A woman in white, and two young sibling children, a brother and a sister. Terrified, I decided to spend that next night at my aunt's house. No one else stayed in our home while I was gone. But when I returned the following morning and unlocked my bedroom door, I stood there completely speechless, bursting into tears. The entire room was systematically destroyed. Clothes were thrown around, makeup was smashed, and tubes of toothpaste and liquids were opened and scattered across the floor. It literally looked like an erratic little kid had thrown a massive tantrum in my room. My eyes darted around the chaos until I saw the absolute proof. Behind my door, hanging at the very, very top of a sheer curtain, a height no normal toddler could ever reach, was a tiny, dusty child's handprint. And right on the floor, pressed onto a soccer ball, was a matching little handprint. Seeing how shaken up I was, my grandma took me to a local spiritual healer. The second we walked through the door, before I could even open my mouth, the woman looked straight at me and said, "You have a little boy attached to you." She performed a heavy cleanse, but warned me that whatever crossroads or location he came from, if I ever went back there, he would latch onto my energy all over again. Since that summer, I've experienced various unexplainable events, but luckily, none have been as destructive as that morning. Sometimes, when things get weird, I talk out loud to the empty room to set boundaries, and it actually seems to quiet down, but knowing that those tiny handprints are still out there makes me wonder if some attachments can ever truly be broken.